strait. Cape Woolamai over here, Hunchback Rocks over there, and Lee, I told you it might be a little bit rough around here, didn't I?
Can you feel it, Paul? Seasickness.
I've had the tablet, and I'm feeling fairly good. You're an idiot.
The baits are big today, but it's also very important that we rig them the right way. Big bait, double hook rig. First of all, I make sure I know where my hooks are going to go. Then, first hook in the back, through there, pull it through. Next hook, in behind the head. Then that comes straight out like that. Bonus with this, the hard part of the skull here stops the hook from rolling over when the fish grabs it.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Lee, a bit early for the celebrations, don't you think? We should catch the fish first?
Yeah, it would be good. This is the bait. Hopefully it'll produce the big fish for us.
That's the little puppy, and the idea behind the balloon is just to float. When you fish for garfish...
Sorry, mate.
That's all right. I've had my shower this morning. When you fish for garfish, use a small pencil float. If you're fishing for trout in the Goulburn, use a blow-up little bubble float that you can put some water in. Here, the blow-up balloon gets it out there, and we can see it. If it even goes back 100 metres, we can still see the balloon. That light trace line will just break away when the fish takes it. And away she goes.
Best thing about the balloon too, it's made of a plastic or a rubber that is biodegradable, so that breaks down in the water in a couple of days. No damage to the environment.
We always say that activity creates activity. Now Lee's just brought one of the shark baits in, and all we've got left is a skeleton, so we can use a few squid in the burley trail. I've dropped this squid jig down, and immediately you'll see there's a beautiful arrow squid which I'll try and lift. Look at that. A beautiful arrow squid. Now this is the staple diet of the blue shark and also the mako shark. So if these guys are in the area, there's a pretty fair chance that the sharks will be here too. Excellent to get one of these, rig it, put it out, because the squid are just eaten by the tons by these sharks year in, year out. Aren't they just beautiful? Seven hours we've been burling for, Lee. 7 hours. Not a blue shark, not a mako shark, and now the wind's starting to blow. But as we said earlier, on a fishing charter, the most important thing?
Catch a fish.
That's exactly right. So Robin has one more ace up his sleeve. We're going to move into the sandy beach out there off Cape Woolamai. We're going to put the anchor in, get a burley trail going, and guess what we're going to target? The 7 Magilla gorilla shark. They're big, they're grey, they're mean, they're full of teeth. Let's do it, big fella.
Who cares? It's a shark.
Exactly. Because we haven't been able to actually show you a mako shark yet, I thought I'd do my best impersonation. Here it is. Ah! fish.
Paul's been standing over his rod, walked down the back for 2 seconds, and it keeled over.
And being the friend I am, I was getting a balloon in your colour, and you took 4 hours to get out the rod holder. What have you done? You haven't lost my fish, have you?
I don't know. It was. Oh no, he's still there.
He's still there. Now,
Took off pretty hard at the start. It could almost be a.
Looks like what a. I feel so sorry for you having caught my wrestling.
Oh well, it's a pretty looking fish anyway.
You're such a lucky man and a good friend.
And this one's going to be let go, but they must be quite good eating because the live.
That squid jig's very sharp. Let me just tell you that, Lee.
The live fish trade is very, very popular for these, and there's a lot of guys who make a lot of money by catching these and selling them to the restaurants. But this one is pretty lucky, and it's going back.
Good fish on my rod, Lee.
Yeah.
Well done.
Can you rebait it?
No. Oh, Raider, you won't believe.
Oh, here I am trying to get the perfect 7 gill bait out. Paul put a double hook rig out with 40 pilchards pinned on the 2 hooks.
We have had one of those days when nothing has gone quite as we anticipated, I hope.
I'm going to move this stuff, Paul.
And we've actually run out of bait. And I had a beautiful double hook rig, and once I catch this fish and show you the fish, I'm actually going to show you what I put down. Now, Robin Gray, our skipper, 17 years experience fishing and chartering on Western Port. He looked at me and thought, Paul, you idiot. I said, oh, you never know. I made a whole school of pilchards, and this fish, whatever it is eating them now. I'm just going to come through here, Lee.
I'll grab that.
Thank you.
There we go.
Come around here. It's got a bit of go. Oh, look at that down there in the water. That's a big fish. Lethal, Lee. Look at that for a fish.
This has got a proper wire trace.
It has, mate, now.
I'll go grab my gloves so we can hopefully give everyone
Have a look at the size.